game, the final game of the season, period, regardless of the outcome, because this is the 2020 NBA Finals. We are one game away from winning it all, winning the entire NBA title for the 2020 season. And I'm very proud of how far the team has gotten either way. It wasn't hard. It wasn't easy to get into the playoffs. We had a lot of losses, and we were in a position to be out of the playoffs and then back in the playoffs. And so we made a deep run, and now we're here. So regardless of the outcome, I think we're very proud of where we are, what we were able to accomplish this season, and what it may look like last year. Now, if we win, this is going to be a big game. This is going to be a big accomplishment because this will be our first ever NBA title. We've never won the NBA title in our 9-year franchise history, number one. Number two, this will be the first NBA championship won by any Syracuse team in 65 years, back when the Syracuse Nationals, which is now the Philadelphia 76ers, the last opponent, won their first and only NBA title in the 1954 to 1955 season. So, big game on the line. Not really disappointed if we lose, but if we win, that's going to be even better. So, that's going to be a big one. And let's hope that the three big players, at least the four big players, Jeremy Grant, Dion Waiters, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, as well as Kyrie Irving step up and play like they have been playing. So we have one viewer, so I guess we're going to start 2 minutes early, so why don't we get started?
The 2K Sports pregame show. Two teams, only one ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game 1 of the finals.
There's only one game.
In this game, we'll see the Rockets against the visiting team.
There's only one game.
Checking out the visiting team. They've been phenomenal throughout this postseason. Only one loss thus far. They're putting up a historic run, and we'll see if they can finish it with a title. It all comes down to this. 2 teams remaining. One Larry O'Brien trophy to give out. Shaq, what do you expect to see out of each club's stars?
Well, one, you got to keep your teammates involved. Definitely got to be unselfish. If that doesn't work, do what you do. When the time calls, take over the game, baby.
Well, sometimes in the NBA Finals, a star can be created. This is when you make your fame. Sometimes a role player ends up making the biggest difference, and he is no longer a role player.
Like you did in '94 when you hit 7 threes in game 1.
I wasn't counting. I didn't realize.
Kenny hates it when you bring that up.
Yeah, that was. Don't bring up that.
We send you out to Kevin Harlan now as they get ready for the opening tip.
Polishing my ring.
We're live from Houston, where the crowd is on their feet. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest game of the year, the last game of the season, a winner-take-all single-game NBA Final. With Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, a man who once said he will never write another traditional sports column. Please don't say that. So, Bill Simmons.
There's always like a
tweet. We need 280 characters so you can pretend you're right.
What do you think of social media?
I actually think for basketball it's been a huge advantage. And it hasn't been a huge advantage for a lot of other things, but I think it's made basketball a lot more fun. I do worry, though, sometimes that people are just watching their Twitter feed over the games. I still think there's an advantage for people who actually are watching what's going on versus watching people's reactions to what's going on.
Interesting. Oh, you look at Houston. It all comes well-fought series so far, but only one team will walk away victorious.
Really, it's been a phenomenal series. I mean, this situation, the home team usually prevails. We'll see how this one plays out.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Grant is out there with Durant, and there's Deion Waiters. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Irving in at the one spot. That one is good from Joel Embiid. We played just over a minute here in the first.
I'm surprised why Carmelo is not in the starting five.
I'm sure there are some guys that have surprised you with what they've got to say.
Yeah.
What?
I think we're in a really cool generation with basketball players where they're these really thoughtful guys who aren't afraid to share stuff. You know, some of the guys try to protect their images and their.
Next time out, we gotta sub Mello into this game.
For the most part, candidness of some of these guys, you can't hide on a podcast. If I have you for an hour, you're not gonna be able to dodge stuff.
You challenge people, which is that's the beauty of the podcast.
Well, and I don't have notes, so I do it. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, and we're going. And you gotta be ready.
That's how Larry King used to do it.
Yeah. So some guys are ready. Like Durant was great. Durant was ready to talk. We did 5 podcasts, and everything's on the table with him. But my favorites are somebody like Kyrie came in, really smart, kind of sort of ready to go, but not totally, but then got into it. And those are usually the best ones.
Down low. It's deflected. It's thrown by McCullough. Fires top of the key. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good, Irving.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style again.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them.
Not a sub in.
Stolen by Durant. Off the run. And Embiid with the block.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
Bill, one shot to win a game. You can pick any player. Who's going to take that shot for you?
Kevin Durant. I think he has the most ways to get a good shot off. I always look at it as, is it a quality shot?
Next time out, we're subbing up.
So he can post the small
Next time out,
he can
we're
shoot a 3. He's got the pull-up pissy jumper, as he calls it. He can go to the lane, pump fake, do a little drop step.
Next time out,
I think he has the most
putting Mello
moves. Some people would say LeBron, but am I getting regular season LeBron or playoff LeBron? Playoff LeBron would be better.
He'd be pretty good.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Regular season LeBron, I'm not as enthused about.
And he gets it to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Fareed. The rebound by Grant. Talking about last-second shot instincts, Bill, you mentioned LeBron, KD. What about Curry? Where does Curry rank in that conversation?
Curry's good.
Top 5?
You can guard Curry in those one-on-one situations with the right people. I'm not saying you're going to stop him, but, you put a taller guy on him. And Curry, to me, Curry is the greatest not in the offense score I've ever seen in my life where he can get 32 and hit 10 threes and wasn't really involved in the game. Just you forget about it for one play and all of a sudden he's in the corner and they're setting him up or he's running off the screen. It's a lot almost like what Reggie Miller and Ray Allen were able to do. Where you run him off screens and you tire the guys out and you kind of hope the defense forgets they're out there. But he's not a conventional get out of the way guy. Really get to the rim, absolute score like someone like that.
And Embiid drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Harden. There's the triple. A rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the pass to Embiid. Now the feed to Irving.
What?
Inside. And it's slammed in by 3.
Listen, you can count on Paul to find the open man. His court awareness is simply off the chart.
Irving kicks to Durant. Pass to Embiid. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Timeout call for Rockets. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. These teams are tied 1-1 in the season series, and I asked him what the keys were to winning tonight. He said they have to find a way to get around the rim protection they're about to face. He wants his guys to be aggressive, but smart about the shots they take. See if they have listened to him, Kevin.
David, thanks, James.
15. Carmel. Carmel with 15 to 4. Is it 15 to 4?
Like he's prepped his guys.
Is it 15 to 4?
How to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start. Well, look, you can play with pace, you can play with speed, and still be patient. And that's what this team is going to have to do against this aggressive D. They can't force things. They've got to play smart and in control.
The shot by Anthony, no good. It's trailed by 11. Harden lets up. Overweight. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Passes it to Durant. He kicks to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter. Well, I love how they've done it. They've built this huge lead with points in the paint, dominating physically.
Now here's Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Tucker has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Embiid, the pass to Waiters. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Green. And Tucker has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Embiid to the middle. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective. Oh, man, he ran it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And it's Hill in for Chris Paul. Now here is Hill, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And Green gets it to go.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Outside Durant. Pass to Anthony. Waiters outside. Back to Anthony. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter. And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Now, here is Hill. It's Nene, high post. 5 on the clock. Gordon for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. And Waiters kicks to Durant. Anthony right side. It's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nene. To the inside. Here's Withy. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now, here is Hill. Defense right on him. For 3, Gordon. Here's Nene. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance on the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
23-7, 105. 23-7. Houston to Houston to Houston. Houston to the final. Trying to put something on Facebook. Welcome to the 2 viewers.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Anthony kicks to Withy. It's stolen by Hill. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, that's that 6'9" wingspan. George Hill paying dividends with the steal to get them running.
Out to the right wing. Back to Ennis. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Lydon. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. Yeah, you see it now on the scoreboard. Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Good on the three-point shot.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Anthony kicks to Cook. Back to Anthony. Pocket 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Cook. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And so it's the visiting team. Their lead is 15 going into the break. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We've got more.
Still 20.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals.
13. Last seconds. Last second. Now we got 3 viewers. Okay.
More action straight ahead. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
They've got Withy, Anthony out there with Leiden. Then it's Ennis, and it's Cook, and at the point guard. Withy kicks to Cook. Here's Leiden, guarded by Nene. Leiden gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Rockets trailed by 17 to the left side wing. Tucker offline with his 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The pass to Cook. Kicks to Carmelo. Withy passes to Ennis. To the paint. Here's Leiden, and the layup's good off the glass. Leiden's got 4 points this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Knocks it loose. Nene dishes to Gordon. Outside Hill. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's the front of the rim and out. Anthony against Green. Anthony kicks to Cook. Pass to Leiden. Now here's Ennis, defended by Gordon. Here's Leiden. Lays it up off the glass. Leiden's got 8 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Rockets. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Tucker bounce pass. Eric Gordon on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's Green with the 3. The rebound by Leiden.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc. They still can't cash in on it.
This is it to Cook. And here's Ennis. Pass to Withy. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits, still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the crowd? Where's your heart?
Timeout called the Rockets.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about is rotation. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Harden scanning the floor. Over Ennis. Another miss by Houston.
Right, he has been cold for a while now. It's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Grant the pass to Ennis. Here is Cook. Over Hill. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Cook's got his second basket of the night.
The tenacity, the attention to detail. It's
well, as you can see, look at the score.
They continue to
look at the score, and then you can clearly tell who's winning.
The Rockets with another miss.
And they just tried everything.
This is the finals. This is the championship game.
Trying to recapture momentum when the tide's running against you.
I guess I forgot to change that on the streaming feed, but this is our finals game. If we win this, we win the NBA championship. So, and they get a bucket. And Houston finally gets a bucket.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
With the kicks to Wyden. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Hill. Clock is at 3. They get it again. Grant outside. Here's Withy.
I'm surprised none of those shots actually went in. Oh no.
They get it back.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best
we're better
would be
defensively than we have been in previous games.
Inside, here's Withy. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Withy's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Oh, a steal.
And here's the break. Puts it up from 15. Ennis misses. And here are the Rockets now. McKinney passes to Harden. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone, and you don't get that kind of leeway unless you knock them down.
Chris Paul is checked in for George Hill. Irving with the ball. He dishes it to Embiid. Ball against Irving. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
One of the best point guards in the league, and getting inside and finishing. Kyrie Irving.
Ball kicks to McKinney. Pass to Capella. Dishes it to Harden. Back to Capella. And the tip by Capella.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish
It's
these
finding
alley-oops.
that they can come back, and our defense is falling apart.
Now, here's Irving. He's got 5. Right through the knee for the layup. Irving's got 7 points.
They're getting
Time
on
to
a
switch
roll
the
inside.
defense
Their
from
last 3 field goals
man
have
to
come
man
from
to
the paint.
2-3.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. From deep. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Irving finds Embiid. Back to Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid, Kevin. I mean, he's solid and realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
And it's Paul penetrating, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
Free throw good, Paul.
He's a proven winner. I mean, it's easy to appreciate the skill set of Paul, a masterful shooter and a clever defender.
Irving kicks to Durant. Back to Irving. Grant surveying the D. Here's Embiid. That one falls. 16 points for him.
The offensive game of the big fella. I mean, Embiid's game is so polished. That's why you can't let him get hot.
Down low. Here's Capella. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need to the reverse.
To the inside. Embiid's shot is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Switch the defensive sets.
Harden against Waiters.
Sometimes
Harden
helps.
kicks the ball. To the paint. Here's McKinney. And down they go. Duck through off a wonderful assist.
Now, that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
Outside Durant. Now the dish to Grant. Down low. Here's Irving. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Harden on the wing. He's guarded by Waiter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, he's almost obsessed with drawing contact and getting to the line, and Harden has an endless number of ways.
For Houston, they have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. Anthony's checked in for Jeremy Grant. 1:27 left to play here in the half. Bill, what a pleasure to have you with us. Great as always to hear your thoughts, your commentary. I hope you join us again soon.
I'd love it. Anytime, Kevin. Tell me.
Thank you. And Greg, a lot of great sports writers out there, also great commentators. And then there's Bill Simmons. He's kind of carved out his own category.
You know, Bill once said he will never write a traditional sports column, and he's staying true to that. He writes from the viewpoint of the passionate sports fan and brings that to his commentary as well.
And the shot's good from Nene.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Durant dishes to Anthony. And the 12-footer. Anthony's got his
Yes, this
second
is the
bucket.
finals. This is the
one of the most
last game of the season, win or lose. We win, we get the NBA gold.
Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed. So
we win, we get the title. We lose,
Green's checked in.
we don't.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clubs. And 2 shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled on the shot. And Houston gets called for the foul.
I forgot to change the title of the live stream before we got started. But this is the finals. That means we win this game, we win the title.
We got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Irving against Paul.
I think defensively we stepped it up a little bit, at least in the last quarter. But now our defense is starting to fall apart because we're
deep
making
three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Look, I appreciate the effort from Irving. We like seeing him get a hand
gotta
up
post
time
something on
to touch shot.
Facebook.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. The away team delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in the sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Checking out the visiting team. They've taken this opening game by storm, playing championship-level ball on both ends of the floor. If the first half is any indication of what this series will be like, we may be in for a show. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. You know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
This is winner take all, right? And I don't know. When they say the series, I think they're assuming that we're playing a multi-game series, which we're not. Hello, ISS AG4 former.
The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with Kenneth Faried, and it's McKinney in at the three. That's the five for Houston right now. The shot's good.
Oh, man, he's a polished interior player. I love seeing Embiid establish himself down low and then go to work.
Harden to pass to Paul. Capella against Embiid. Oh, Faried in position, and the dunk by Faried.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish?
Too easy a shot to defend.
Under. Yeah.
It is just hard to defend the dunks.
Replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Waiters right side. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Time to switch back to the zone.
Of the night.
Now, look, an assist like that gives Durant more hype than any other play he makes. He loves creating an easy bucket for a team.
Switch back to the zone.
Passes it to Faried. He kicks to Capella. Here's McKinney. It's from long range.
That's one of the disadvantages of playing the zone. Then it allows the opponent to score more easy threes. And our ability or our inability to defend against the three, that's not good. We're going back to man then.
That's what's good on all three attempts so far in the second half.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Rockets. To the middle, here's McKinney, and Durant sends it back.
Well, you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant.
There we go.
Not with the reach that he has.
The NBA 2K19 emulates the real NBA, where there are series, multi-game series, but because of the way that I set this up,
Shoots over Capella, uses the glass that time.
they probably don't have any alternate audio tracks that specify that this is only a one-game final.
They need to try to
Time for another
keep him away from the basket.
Time to get back into the game.
And the Rockets with possession here. Foul ball to the inside. And there's the 3-second call. This one, the Rockets shooting a 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
So look, I love how Harden does
Still
a
up
little
by
bit of everything.
27.
Aggressive score, solid rebound, superb passer. He's also improving on defense.
Here's Paul. The Rockets again can't hit. Paul's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Grant kicks to Irving. Waiters outside. There's the pass to Durant. Tipped away. Now Grant. Pass to Embiid. Pocket 6. Shoots over Capella. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Grant. Grant's got his 6th assist on the night. Raiders against Harden. Over in the corner, Paul. The Rockets with another miss. Paul's gone 1 of 6.
Rebounds matter, and that's the most important thing here, at least with the defense.
Outside Irving. Grant kicks to Durant. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Irving finds Embiid. Now here's Waiters. Capella covering.
It's not really
And the Rockets on the break. Ball's running. And the by Capella.
Well, Capella is just fantastic at dunking it home, leaving no mistake on these kinds of chances near the hoop.
Get back on defense, please.
Irving dishes to Embiid.
No!
And it's the Rockets on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
For Houston, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Free throw good from Harden. The Rockets making a switch.
If we keep playing like this, our lead will quickly disappear. So we can't let our guard down for a second.
He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Withy, and Capella sends it back.
And you can't throw weak stuff around Capella. He takes pride in sending shots back. Your heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And that one misses.
And that's why free throws matter too.
Harden outside. And here's Durant. Passes to Cook. Here's Withy. He kicks it to Durant. Pass to Lighton. Stolen by Fareed. Hill inside. And that one comes up a bit short. And the pass to Cook. Durant in the corner to the inside. Here's Lighton. Sinks that one from the post. Lighton's got 10.
This D is a joke. It's way too passive. They got to get a body on him when he's on his way to the bucket.
To the inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Over to the wing. Cook, the pass to Withy. Here's Lighton. Capella covering. No good from Lighton.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup, it turns into nothing.
Here's Hill. Yep, it counts.
George Hill is a live weapon coming off the pick and roll. He can pull up, pass, and then attack the rack.
Ennis with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. over Harden. That one's good from the corner. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Three-pointer. The rebound by Withy. Withy's got 6 rebounds in the game. He dishes it to Cook. Back to Withy. Here's Leiden. Fareed defending. 6 to shoot. Cook, good. 7 points in the game.
Look, there aren't many more complete offensive players ever than we've seen in Durant. Passing, shooting, moving, you name it.
Here's Hill. The rebound by Leiden. Hill's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Leiden kicks to Withy. Ennis in the corner. Pass to Leiden. Back to Ennis. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Clint Capella.
But look at Durant. I mean, it makes him almost unstoppable.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Leiden.
Back to a 23-point lead.
Now the Rockets with it. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Gordon kicks to Hill. Outside, Green. And Tucker has it in the corner. Good on the triple.
D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy, bro.
Pass to Ennis. Back to Cook. Outside Durant. Pass to Withy. Poke loose. He can't get that one to fall. The Rockets go the other way with it. Gordon finds Hill. The 3. No good on that one. Here is Cook. He has 7. Now the pass to Anthony. Down low. Eric Gordon on the wing, defended by Durant, unloads from 13. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Eric Gordon. Hill's got his second bucket.
While he prefers the triple, give me space, he'll let it go from the mid-range.
Ennis kicks to Anthony. To the middle. Here's Cook. Rebounded by Tucker.
No one to blame on that one but himself. It looks like that, you've got to take it back.
Green dishes to Nene. Lets it go from deep. Hope they get it back. In the corner, it's Gordon. Off target from 3-point range. Anthony, the pass to Withy. Anthony kicks to Cook. Down low. Here's Withy. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Withy's got 10 points.
He's been in control here tonight, helping them get in front with this work from the field.
Outside Gordon. It's back to Hill. Down low. They kick it out to Green. Off target with his 3.
Let's slow down. Work the clock.
He's got 7.
We're just going to pass it on. Hold the ball.
Dishes to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Withy. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Gordon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Tucker has it in the corner. Dreams the 3-pointer.
And you can see the play calling this had. Another one from distance. Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they built up the power.
And so it's the visiting team having no problems at all.
Just gotta post it. Just gotta post an update again. 82-53 at the end. The one. Mm, in NBA. 4 viewers, hello and welcome. Let's time to pause the game.
29 points heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break.
Here we go. One last quarter.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money. Oh, beautiful feet. Always in
But the disadvantage is the opponent gets the first possession.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ennis out there with Richardson. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Quincy Pondexter. And it's McCullough in at the 5. Gordon finds Nene. And Nene slams it in.
Gordon does more than shoot the ball well. He has great passing.
Nene's gone 3 for 3 from the 4. Ennis passes to Anthony. Back to Ennis. Inside. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there by Nene. Inside, Tucker battles through traffic and lays it in.
The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet pass.
Now Ennis
Even with the
pass
big
to
lead, he can't step off the
Here's
gas.
McCullough, and there's the call on Nene. That is his first foul of the game.
Reach.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. McCullough, no good.
The shots
That's
this
what we're talking
quarter
about in terms of the
have just
activity level
not been
defensively.
as
You
good.
gotta protect the rim. Well, that takes physical ability, good timing. Those two things that he possesses.
Gordon kicks it to Tucker. Green taking his time here. Rebound by Ennis.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Passes it to Richardson.
No rushed shots. No turnovers.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to McCullough. He feeds it to Pondexter. And
There we
good that
go.
time.
You can't find much
Yeah,
better
when we
shot.
execute the play with
Higgins on
thought
offense.
and with good execution,
And here is Green.
then we have a better chance of getting it in. So,
Outside Wilson. To the paint. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
we don't need any turnovers either.
Ennis passes to Richardson. Here's McCullough, defended by Gordon. Out to Anthony. The pass to McCullough. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That free throw, no good. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Rockets.
We needed the free throw.
And he misses the second one
I'm
as well.
surprised that
So
we
he
couldn't
is
get
0 for 2 that time.
any of those free throws.
Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by Richardson. Over to the left wing. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Biden kicks to Pondexter. Over Wilson. Misses off the left iron. And so Nene will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A great fourth quarter. He's giving up 2 points.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Pass to Richardson. Ennis with the ball. Passes it to Leiden. A reverse. And the layup is good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Paul passes to Wilson. Paul left side. Back to Wilson. On the wing, Gordon. Richardson cover. Just 4 to shoot. Tucker can't get it to go. Here's Pondexter. Out to the wing. Pass to McCullough. Over Nene. McCullough, good. Now here's Paul. Outside Gordon. Back to Paul. And stolen by Ennis.
Good steal.
To the paint. No good from Leiden.
That was just bad shot selection.
Houston moving it around. Shot's good by Wilson.
You can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make you pay for that.
And there's the pass to Pondexter. Ennis kicks to McCullough. Puts it up from 15. And the shot is long.
Well, this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
The shot by Wilson.
Next time out, we're putting Michael Carter Williams on the field.
Feeds to Ennis. The rejection by Paul.
He's known for his steals, but Paul can mix it up in a block here and there.
And he could not get that one to go.
I'm going to do a timeout.
Go to the line for 2.
And while that's happening, I'm going to do a timeout. And I'm going to substitute Michael Carter Williams in for the final. I guess we can't do that. Actually, we're going to do some substitutions right now. We're going to put, well, I guess we can't put Michael Carter Williams on because he's not in this roster. Oh, poo. I am going to put Anthony back on, though. And I am going to put, wait a minute, no. I am going to put Anthony back on. But he's still on the bench. We're going to put Joel Embiid. I'm going to put Joel Embiid back on. So substitutions will take effect next.
And he makes the first.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Ferguson's check in for Wilson.
And when he's healthy, Gordon is extremely effective, an incredible scorer who fills up the stat sheet.
Irving kicks to Grant. To the paint, deflects the pass. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
I don't know how to change the walk-ons.
All against Irving. Pass to Gordon. Fires the 3. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Waiters finds Grant. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Grant's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Tucker. Gordon with it. He's covered by Grant. A 3 ball. And Eric Gordon gets the 3. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you really do have to D up Gordon from deep. I mean, he doesn't need much time to get a shot.
Pass to Waiters. Kicks it to Grant. In the corner, Irving with it. And they come right back with their own 3-point.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Here's Paul, and Houston again with the bucket.
Yeah, really, Paul's a threat to score from anywhere, but the mid-range jumper is a specialty.
Now Irving, the pass to Leiden. And here's Embiid. Here's Grant. A second chance effort. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. And that's now 30 points for Joel Embiid.
Stellar work on the offensive end. Embiid, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Gordon outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Irving passes to Embiid. Irving kicks to Embiid. All against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Grant, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Here's Capella. That one off the back iron and out. Capella's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. It's Durant on the wing. Grant outside. The dish to Irving. At the top of the key, Embiid. Irving finds Waiters. Offensive rebound, Embiid. And a good offensive board. And he gets
I guess there's no
the bucket. Embiid's got 14 points here in the second half. And here are the Rockets now. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Nene, he's checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Chris Paul. Outside, Green. Here's Nene, and Nene with the stuff.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Durant kicks to Cook. Back to Durant. He dishes it to Cook. Stolen by Harden. Oh, Fareed in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
He's terrific at finding the open man. Good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard.
Cook dishes to Durant. Now the feed to Withy. Here's Cook. The Rockets pull it in. 103 left here in the fourth quarter. McKinney kicks to Green. Pass to McKinney. Nene outside. Over in the corner, Green. Rocket 6. Nene has the open look, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Whoa, the D caught a break on that play. I'm sure that is not the plan, leaving him so wide open.
Here is Cook, guarded by Harden. Passes it to Leiden. Ennis with the ball. Pass to Leiden. Over Fareed. Here's Ennis. The shot from the low post is good.
Nice work to get in position for the rebound and the putback.
4-7-7.
No off switch.
It looks like that's the final. That's going to be the final.
Green passes to Harden.
That's going to be
and
the
Fareed kicks to Nene.
Looks like that's going to be the final score.
Outside,
104 to
Green.
70.
And Green
No.
slams it in.
104 to 79. But it doesn't matter because we are the champions. Oh, wow. First NBA championship since 1955.
You have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
Didn't think this was going to be possible.
For the fan base.
Congratulations.
They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.
The NBA Finals. I wonder if they're going to do any trophy presentation or anything like that. Probably not. Just want to see what the ending graphics look like. But thank you very much for watching. all through the rest of the season, or at least after we switched over and played this game full time. After the real sports shut down and the coronavirus pandemic took over and shut all the sports down, I want to thank you, especially you, CBW, and everybody else for watching. And hopefully, we might have you back next season, uh, depending on whether the real sports get going. So, I want to thank you very much for watching, and that's it for basketball, at least until when the real NBA season starts. So, I have a few other options of how I can keep you entertained and keep my live streams going, both here on Twitch and on YouTube. I also have downloaded a baseball game that it's RBI baseball on Steam that I'm thinking of playing next, and I'll be streaming live baseball games. I'll be playing the Red Sox most likely. So if you want to watch my baseball games, we'll be playing through the rest of the 2020 season, and I think I'll be starting that maybe in the next week or so. I just need a rest from sports. Or also, I have a music game. I have an interesting music trivia game that I developed myself called MQ, and I'll be hopefully streaming live game sessions of those. It's a music trivia game. It's like name that tune. You pick a category, then I play a song. You need to guess the song. But the category is very interesting. So if you want to participate in those live game sessions of my music game, MQ, that is also an option for you to participate in. And as I mentioned, the baseball games. And then in the fall, right around probably when the NFL season starts, regardless of whether or not the real NFL has gotten going again, I will be playing some Madden. So if you want to watch, or if you want to even play against me, you have to have the PC version. If you want to be a human opponent, please also let me know. You just need to have the PC version of Madden or NBA 2K 20 probably, or RVI Baseball. If you want to actually play against me in a game, just please let me know and we'll try to arrange for that. So it's been quite of a season. Before we wrap up the season, before we wrap up coverage here, I want to give some awards other than the MVP, which obviously goes to Joel Embiid. But first we got, and now we're in the off season. So, but before we do anything like that, I need to go into the save game option and save the game. And then we're going to go into the roster and we're going to give some other awards quickly. Let's see here. The MVP is Joel Embiid, but we have to give the Syracuse alumni MVP award to Dion Waiters. He, Jeremy Grant, and Anthony actually have done a lot this season in all of our games, but given his stats, we've got to give it to Dion Waiters. And so, until next season, I hope to have you all back here, or at least I hope to have some fans back here, regardless of whether or not the real NBA season is going to start. And please, whatever you do moving forward, please just stay safe and healthy. And we're in this together as we get through the coronavirus pandemic. Congratulations once again. Syracuse Citrus Elite is the 2020 NBA champions, and no more basketball. So, yep, I'm done with the basketball court, at least for now, until the next season. But don't worry, if you're a sports fanatic, we got baseball coming up, we got maybe soccer coming up, and if you're interested in playing my music, I need players to test the music game. CBW, if you're interested in playing my music trivia game, just please let me know. It's a lot of fun and you won't be disappointed. So we got that. I'm really interested. I'm really excited to start up these next ventures, including the music trivia game and baseball. So from now on this channel, at least until the fall, we're looking at my MQ game and baseball. So look out for those. Look out for those. And too bad it wasn't. Yes, too bad it wasn't 6 out of 11 series, because then there would be more to play. But you can only play a certain sport for so long, and then you get tired of it. I'm ready to move on to other things. I'm ready to move on to baseball. I'm ready to move on to soccer, and I'm really excited for hosting live games of my MQ music trivia game. So I'm looking for players for that. And I'm sorry to be a broken record, but that music game is a real passion of mine, and I'm hoping to get it out to more players. So CBW, anybody else listening, just please let me know in the chat or private message me if you want to become a player in the music trivia game MQ, and I'm hoping to get that going. And then to reiterate one more time, to continue with the sports, I'll be doing baseball games now. So if you want to watch me play baseball, stay tuned to this channel, and you'll enjoy some baseball games and MQ. So have a good night, and we're signing off.